Is there any extra? Nope. I figured there probably would have been one. I figured there would have been some protesting footage of Portland. I guess there isn't. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. And this. Oh, come on. Stupid grinder. Alright, deal with this stupid grinder. If there's a spot that's really giving me problems. Yeah, I would see. There we go. It's better. I think I should. Alright, that fixed it. Oh shit, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Man. Sweet. Alright. How's our little booba doing? Hello. Goofy little dog. He's got a little sweet little round head. Your head's so round. It's a little round ball. It's like in a little shape of an oval. Little oval head boy. Random loose paper out of here. Jeez. There we go. There we go. Get a nice little bowl loaded up here. Get this absurd work compression that is like, you know, totally stuff in my head. Yeah. Need to decompress it. And get it broken down a little bit. Alright, got that ground up. Man, today's been a day. Aye. Also, it's DeFi Friday's day of the Andrew Tate gauntlet, and I had to tap out. I had to tap out of that. They're still technically doing it right now, and I just couldn't. I really couldn't. I tried. At some point at work, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I started listening to music instead. I was like, nah, I'm not going to be able to hold a sanity while dealing with work and that. I had to choose one or the other. I feel like I would at least handle an entertain gauntlet if I had alcohol, which I have now, but but man, there's no way in hell I was gonna be able to do that, you know, on my own without some of this. I'm going to handle that in bursts, which I guess luckily I was at work for the most part, up until like the last, like, I'd say like not for the first 3 hours. But for like the last 2.5 hours, yeah, I think that was my cutoff limit. Like not even halfway. Well, about like 2.5 to 3 hours. That's like my maximum like ability to handle Andrew Tate. I can't do any more Andrew Tate beyond that. Like 3 hours is way too fucking much. At least sober and having to work and listen to that bullshit. Dude, how does anyone just like look at Andrew Tate and think, yeah, this guy's got it down, he's got it nailed? Like, he is just such a fucking stupid idiot, such a nerd, such a fucking like know nothing. I really don't know, dude. How do people see him as like some sort of like alpha bro? He's like the biggest beta, like he's more beta than beta. I mean, I couldn't even give him a dignity of being called a Omega. Because at least that, you know, plays more of a symbiotic role with like the alpha, essentially. So, it's like, good lord, man. What would it be, like a Zeta or something? Yeah, so I guess. I mean, it's the lowest on the alphabet, at least. Z, so. Yeah, honestly, yeah. He's so beta, he dropped all the way down to the alphabet to Z and became Zeta. Oh. That was nice. That was a good fatty. Sometimes you need a nice good fatty. Just get the day going. Well, I guess get the evening going, I guess, in this case. But the day going, too. My day has fucking came to an end now. I'm gonna see if Stefano went to work or went to the protest. Because I know there's at least some protesting going on in Portland. I was seeing if there's like some live footage of that earlier, but there wasn't really any that I found. Or any from earlier today. So, I guess, you know, people that went down there weren't necessarily doing any live streaming and shit. Though I kind of wish I was a working day, because then I'd be down there. You know, at least doing a live stream, showing off what's happening. At least, you know, when it comes to, like, cop reactions, I would say. I know I saw some stuff on the Portland subreddit that were showing, like, pictures of all sorts of different businesses in downtown boarding up their windows and shit, and getting that stuff pretty much, like, ready to go. I'm just kind of sitting here just like, wow, I mean, I get it, but, like, it's like, if you're that nervous about your business specifically getting hit, then, I don't know. It just kind of seems like, it's like not everybody fucking, like, goes, like, after just random businesses just for willy-nilly sake. Usually it's like Chase Banks and Wells Fargo's and, like, Nike stores and shit. Which, of course, they're all boarded up. Which I expect that, too. From what I understand, basically most businesses that are basically those. And any businesses that happen to be next to them, just, you know, for potential collateral. Ooh, that was a fat burp. Let me do this real quick. There we go. Nice little way to wind down for it. You know what's going on for it too? Oh, you know what? That fucking video that those cops fucking... So like that little fucking shit came out today, didn't it? Oh yeah, there is a clip of it right here. I'll put that on my little watch later here. Pop it up. Well, at the same time, also, there's footage of Paul Pelosi's attack that surfaced as well at the same time. I don't think anyone gives a fuck about that video, bro. I like YouTube / like local top news. I don't think anyone could give an iota of a fuck about the Paul Pelosi video, which is right there. It's right here. I don't think any, like, I think more people are, you know, interested in like the cop shit, considering that they're basically just like same shit different day, you know, when it comes to that. I haven't even seen the video yet, and frankly I don't even fucking want to. I've seen a thumbnail of it so far, and the thumbnail was already fucked enough. But last night, I feel like I subconsciously was desensitizing myself a little bit, in a way. Because I was like, before I went to bed, I was browsing the r/combat footage subreddit. I don't know why, I just was. And basically just like seeking out the NSFW shit for some reason. And, you know, a part of me was just like, alright, what am I doing? Just, I need to get off this, like, weird binge and fucking go to bed. And I eventually did, but... I think thinking about it now, maybe it was subconsciously trying to, like, prep me for that fucked video, which I don't even know if I even want to see it yet. Or, frankly, at all. But I know, honestly, at some point I'm gonna see some shit from that video at some point. So I might as well just get it out of the way now, you know? Maybe not stream, I don't fucking know, maybe. Oh, I'll see. Ooh, that felt good. Mmm. Why do I get like hiccups when I start drinking these damn things? Come on. Is this Darkstar or something? Is that me that you're looking at? Looked like it was looking at something on the ground, but there ain't nothing on there. I figured there might have been like a little spider or a bug, but I guess not. What a weird dog. This dog is weird. I'll never understand this little picture sometimes. Body cam footage of... Oh wait, so that's what the footage was? It was body cam footage of the cops. Body cam footage of Paul Pelosi being attacked by David DePappy while the police failed to act. Wait a minute. So the comments are... Wait, no, not comments. Like the cops were... So the cops are that... Wait. The cops are actually there and just like didn't act at what? What? I did. Oh, what the? Oh my god, dude! What? Man, that's just wow. Dude, even with like goddamn fucking like politicians or higher ups, they're just like, how? What? Aren't they supposed to be like extra like umphy about like protecting people like that? I'm confused now. This video is breaking in with the hammer. A lot of comments are saying it's either staged or justified. SMH people are saying. I mean, it's not justified, but like a part of me doesn't really give that much of a shit. But I mean, it's Pelosi's alcoholic husband, dumb shit. I mean, I really don't have any sympathy for that fucking rat bag. But at the same time, it's just like, I mean, yeah, don't break into his house and try to attack him from hammer, you know, that's not, like, there's plenty of other ways you could deal with this stupid guy, and that's not really it. Or anything like that, you know, it's... I can't believe there's body cam footage of cops just not doing a damn thing. I'm honestly just, wow, the cops would really not give a fuck about their job. It's like, unless they're brutalizing someone, do they just not give a shit? Is that really what it is? Because that has to be it. Like, I mean, there's no not justifying, like, fucking, like, not acting when Paul Pelosi's being attacked. It's like, to a cop, that should be like, oh, priority number one. But I guess not. Well, cops are shit. I don't think that needs to be emphasized, but I mean, pigs be pigs, and they're nothing but shit. This like the past 2 weeks have not been good for cops right now. I mean, to be fair, it never is, but like exceptionally so. There's like the Cop City bullshit. There's been like at least like 2 or 3 different times where cops just decide to kill somebody openly at least. And then also there's fucking goddamn, like, you know, that whole beating and shit that happened. Then there's this that surfaced out, obviously not like getting, like, you know, attended to by cops, I guess, while being attacked. So, when are people gonna realize they suck as like an institution? Even like, like there's another instance of like some dude who may or may not have been shoplifting, probably was, who knows? I don't really give a fuck. And then like straight up, it's like, of course, you know, like when the cops show up, guess what? They ain't just one car. It's like fucking 3 of them this time around, and then like one of them was doing like walks around like the lot and shit, and then like 2 of them were hanging out inside the store, just hanging out there for like 30-40 fucking minutes. It's just like, the fuck are you all doing? It's like, what business do y'all have to be here? Are y'all that goddamn bored? It should be called the thin brown yellow line, because that's what color the pants are when the real shit goes down. For fucking real, dude. They're a bunch of fucking parasitical cowards. To Depeasy. Why does that sound so familiar? Depeasy. That sounds so goddamn familiar. Is that the dude that you show me every now and then? Like one of the skit guys, like, that does skits? Depeasy 2009. Oh! Oh yeah! Oh, yeah! This guy! Wait, did he get a rate? Whoa, hold up. Shorts. Yeah, Jealous Food Dude. Yeah, I love this guy. This guy's awesome. He's so wholesome, too. And I love how he has, like, you know, that he's interacting with his kid and shit. And he's not, like, exploiting his kid either. He's not like one of those, you know, YouTubers, you know, YouTube parents. Like, he's actually a YouTube parent that, you know, generally, you know, like, lets his, you know, kid just kind of have fun and lets him be a part of it if he wants to. Like, he, you know, because obviously most of his content, he's not in it, but every now and then you can see he pops in, you know, and you can tell they have a good relationship and everything, and they laugh with each other and stuff. I love this dude. This guy's great. But wait, so they did I could already tell. What the fuck? Dude, they just, like, sent you a cake on Discord? Hey. Yeah, I kind of want to see this real quick. What's this about? May their souls rest in spirit. What's this? Yeah, I might as well start with this, because
it's time to send my condolences to the families of Twitch Boss, Waffler69, and the Inky Boys. All 3 of them had an impact on my life.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay.
So this is around 8:38.
The footage of the policeman that did a raid on me seems to be a little excessive.
Look how many come up.
Dude, there's 3 of them. 4 of them. There's a 5th one. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dude, there's 10 of them. Is there at least 12?
No, they coming up to my house like it's a trap house or something.
Dude, oh, don't hide his face, man. Fuck that. And also, like, I mean, like, what, like, honestly, you want it's probably more traumatic, you know, for this kid, you know, than, you know, him trying to, like, slowly but surely, like, get out of parole and whatever thing he might have done in his past. It's probably this shit with like a dozen armed cops, you know, doing a fucking, like, raid on your house, dude. Why does there need to be so... Dude, for fucking real, man. Why does there need to be so fucking many for such small shit? If they wanted to, quote, raid the place, just send in 2 or 3 dudes and maybe have, like, you know, around the block, you know, some backup just in case, you know, but if not needed, then they can just leave and move along. And then, you know, the people that are already there can just deal with it. I mean, it's like, you literally, like, the first 3 that showed up, I'm like, okay, I mean, sure, I can understand it, but it doesn't seem that bad. And then I saw, like, the conga line of hogs in the background. I'm like, what in the fuck is this? And then more of them start walking up on the porch. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like 3 is really, like enough. Like, that's fine. Like, beyond that, you're starting to get excessive. Like, a dozen, you're just insanely excessive. What the fuck, man?
It's been illegal, and I've been on my
Does he have his gun out?
Staying positive, doing what I gotta do. I was asleep, so it's taking me a while to come out. And I come out, and then they right away put me in handcuffs right here. And I'm just like, what the heck is going on? So he's talking to me right here, telling me that they're doing random raids on different people on probation. And I fast forward it right here. It's about 15 minutes.
Wait, so they do random raids on people who are on probation? That's just fucked up, dude. Like, they have a probation officer that they check up with monthly. I mean, isn't that the whole reason for that? So or at least monthly or on a weekly basis, usually there's some sort of a, basis. When someone on parole meets with their PO. I mean, and I don't really think anyone's necessarily against that, specifically with that, thing going on. But, like, this shit, like, what the fuck? Yeah, on what basis? Like, this is stupid. And, like, the only time I could see a, quote, raid being accessible and literally being no more than 3 or 4 dudes maximum, when it comes to it, is if, like, they don't show up for, like, they missed the first one and no-called, no-showed it, basically, and, and hasn't shown up for the last, for this time, so something's going on, so we should probably check out the place, let's send a couple dudes over there to see what's going on. I mean, and to me, that would be more like a welfare check more than, like, a, quote, raid, so that's why, like, 4 people at the maximum. But, because it really is, because beyond that, it's unnecessary, because 4 people at most would basically be 2 squad cars, if you really think about it, like, 2 people in each car. So it's just like, you just literally no more need than that. Like, there really isn't. Like, at most, for really any situation, you never need more than 2 cars at a time, or, like, 3 officers at a time, for really anything. And even then, that can be excessive for so much bullshit. Like, oh, you found some petty thief at a store. You literally need, like, no more than, like, 2 cops for that one. 1 squad car. Boom. Not that big of a deal. Oh, like, one of these things. have 2 cars with, like, 3 or 4 people in it. It's like, it's not a big fucking deal. You don't need, like, an entire, like a big old army, fucking getting ready, and shit. You don't need a goddamn battalion on your ass.
Start coming out.
Fucking bullshit. For me, I didn't do that. Man, see this is why this guy's wholesome. I mean, he doesn't even have animosity, to the cops about this. He's like, what y'all doing this for me? What the fuck I do, bro? What the hell am I doing with you? I'm trying to be positive and do my part here. Come on now, leave me alone. Like, he's being pretty wholesome about it. So I like this guy. The PZ's great, dude. And I love how he got so popular just basically doing the whole jailhouse food thing. And now he does all sorts of other content. I mean, he's kind of, expanding from that. Did he think he has fucking heat vision? Oh, maybe his videos are, trying to teach tips and tricks for people who are, like, on the inside. So maybe he might be teaching them how to make shivs or something. Oh, he did teach people how to make jailhouse tattoos and shit. He did teach people how to do that. So, hey, maybe he's teaching people how to do shivs and stuff. My God, dude, what fucking schmucks, man. I mean, especially considering, from the public side of things, what we know, like, he's definitely a dude who's legitimately, getting himself back on his feet, like, he's pretty much, like, one of the more grade A examples of, like, a positive outcome of what rehabilitation looks like. I mean, and he's really a perfect example of, like, hey, if you have an approach on, towards rehabilitating people, even with our system being as fucked and flawed as it is, then it provides better outcomes, not just for society, but also for those individuals and those people around them, like for his kid and for his family. So it's just like, to an extent, our system's still flawed where you get random ass, like, no-knock raids and shit out of nowhere, or whatever the fuck that was. Like, I mean, fucking hell, Mo. Whatever you learn in prison, ask your wife, gets taste. I mean, for real, man. I'm sure he does long-form content, right? Yeah, he does every now and then. Not a lot. Actually, he doesn't really make that much long-form content, though he does every now and then, every couple months or so. Right on. But yeah, I mean, I love that dude. It's just another example of, like, at least somebody, on social media who's, I think, legitimately, like, a rare, like, actual, like, good, honest, wholesome guy, I mean, honestly, I guarantee there's probably different, politics about the dude I probably wouldn't totally agree with. But honestly, just due to the fact of, like, his ingenuity, adaptability, and perseverance and everything, I mean, that's enough for me to respect and like the guy. And honestly, I mean, there's a lot of things that I could just kind of tell where his perspective is a little bit that I can kind of agree with, anyway. So, I mean, all in all, it's like, he's just a cool dude. He's definitely somebody I could see, having a beer with, at the bar and hanging out and chilling and, having a good time with, having a stogie. Obviously, once he finishes his PO bullshit, don't want to jeopardize that for him, obviously. But, at the end of the day, hopefully, he, comes out on top on that shit. Because, the system is challenging him. So, our system's not making it easy on him. But that's why I say he's adaptable. He's persevering with it, nonetheless. Which shows it's possible, Even, for someone who might be on the lowest of the low, it's still possible to persevere with that type of shit. Frosting looks better in the person for my cake. Some of the recipes look good. Oh, you're talking about the cake you sent me? Also made a cake. It's yellow, apples, walnuts, frosting, cinnamon. Ooh. Nice. A nice even coat all around it. A nice perfect surrounding coat. I like it. I feel like for me it might be a little too frosty, but you know what? Do you think I'm really and truly complaining about that? No, I'm not. I'm just like, ooh, that's extra frosty. That's how I'm looking at it. If anything, it's making me want to put like some sprinkles on top or something. Hi, very. Food consumed, pita bread, chicken sandwich, garlic bread, half a lasagna, half a cake, tangerine, water, and lasagna. A lot of lasagna. A good enough coating, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a work day for me, so I had to make do with, balancing work and all that other shite. But I did have an edible, for work, so I was still very high. And I still have a lot of chicken tendies, from work. I have a shitload of them. They were nice and fresh right out of the fryer, and I just had to take advantage of that. Sour Skittles. I've never really been a fan of, like, sour candies, personally. I'm just a weirdo like that. So, lasagna twice. I just assumed you had lasagna twice. Like, just a lot of lasagna. Which I would have believed you. Because lasagna is very truly a delicious thing. Honestly, I just kind of found out that, for, like, certain items, if, like, that we have in our department, like, we have, like, lasagna, so we put out in our, on our deli department floor, and, we had one that was, we had a couple of them that were about to expire, so we put, like, 50% off stickers on most of them, but we had one left that we couldn't stuff. So we were just like, you know what? I mean, let's just heat it up and put it in an odd case. And it actually sold a pretty decent amount. Like, and I'm, in a weird way, kind of hoping that we actually end up selling more of that more often. Because it had a little bit of it. And it was, like, a perfect blend of, like, meat, cheese, everything, sauce, and everything. It was actually legit a really nice blend of everything. It was like, this is actually a dang fucking banging lasagna. For, like, our store brand lasagna, I was actually legitimately kind of impressed with it. Did you know Canada has sour chocolate candy? I don't know how to feel about it. Sour chocolate. I don't know how to feel about that one either, man. I'm willing to try it once. I'm willing to try it. Honestly, it might throw me a curveball and it actually might be good. I mean, I don't fucking know. I mean, who knows? That could go either way, I feel like. And this is from a guy that doesn't really like sour stuff. I mean, it's not like I'll besmirch the sour, but it's not really my go-to. I'm just not like a big fan of it. I don't like hate it. You know, and I'm like bleh to it. But if it goes good with a flavor, though, I don't know. You know, I mean, that sour and I don't know. That could go either way. I feel like that actually genuinely could probably go like really well together or horrible together. I don't really think there's a mix. Dude, I kind of want to try it now because that actually does sound curious enough for me to try it once. Hierarchy: M&M's is better than Skittles unless they're sour. M&M's are better. I like the peanut M&M's. Those are for me just like the top tier. I'm a sour fiend. Once I've had a theater bag of sour Skittles, and after I finished, I couldn't taste without pain for a day. Oh my god! See, for you, being a sour fiend is how I feel about, like, savory stuff. Like, when it comes to, like, garlic, herb, you know, like, you know, some nice seasoned, like, just stuff like that, like, you know, lemon pepper and like shit, like just like, you know, I'm a fiend for savory shit, like, and spicy stuff too. Savory and spicy, I'm a fiend for that shit. And then I used to be a fiend for sugar stuff, but honestly, like, I haven't had like hella like sugar like I used to, and if I overdo it too much, then I actually do kind of get like a little sugar sickness or sugar overdose, where I'm just like, ugh, don't feel as good. So my body kind of makes me limit my sugar when it comes to like candies and stuff. I can get behind cinnamon candy. Ooh, hell yeah. Cinnamon candy is definitely. Oh, and what else? Sour's alright. Like I said, like I kind of have to be in the mood for it, really. And then I pretty much got all the flavor. I guess there's like a few other flavors, you know, like, yeah, I guess that like dairy, you know, type of stuff. The diabetes does not control you, but you control it. Yeah. I will admit, though, I still go after sugary stuff. I just have it in things that are different, like, you know, like coffee or no-bake cookies. Like, no-bake cookies, I can have, like, you know, 3 of those and be fine. Have you ever had buttermilk? Oh, fuck yeah. Like, you want those old man candies? Dude, I'm honestly a sucker for those things, man. No pun intended, because, I mean, they're little suckers. But, I mean, I love those things. Not butterscotch, which I also love, but I said buttermilk. The buttermilk, isn't it? Was my brain just thinking of butterscotch? Oh my god, okay, like, was my brain thinking buttermilk was the actual, like, butterscotch candies? It's a drink. My brain just now realized this. No, you're right. No, it is, but also, I mean, it's blended in with a lot of stuff, like buttermilk bread, shit like that. And yes, I have had it, and it is pretty good. I don't like it on its own, but I like it, you know, in stuff, like buttermilk bread and shit like that. I like buttermilk stuff. just not really a fan of the drink itself. I love the stuff and a selfie. That is true. So I like buttermilk bread. I like honey wheat and buttermilk type style breads. Wheat breads and buttermilk breads. Especially honey wheat, like I said. You know what? I actually kind of want to see when Hailstorm's touring, because my friend was telling me about that. I actually want to see what venue they're at. Brownie cookies. Yes, brownies are gooey and tasty, but the variety of cookies still gives them the win for me. I agree. I'm the same way about it. There's like so many variety of cookies that that's kind of what gives it the win. Come on, I know I had a burp going on there, but it just did not want to come out. Oh, all right, May 18th. It's on a Thursday. That might, I may or may not have it. Oh. General ad. Okay. Yes. Let's see more. Yes. Okay. Will it not, like... What else you can do is add nuts. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's pretty much really the only thing you could do. Ooh, tickets are about 72. Okay. I'm okay with that. Secure chat, yeah. What's the, fees? Yeah, because I know there's fees in this bullshit. What's that? What's the fees? Yes. Look. It's not going to show me the fees up until I get to this part. Will show me the fees. Oh my god! Ugh, dude, fuck these fees, man. I fucking hate these goddamn fees, dude. Fuck all the fees, for they're all a bunch of shit. They are a bunch of shit. I tell you what now, bunch of shit. All those goddamn fees, they say, they be a bunch of shit. A bunch of shit. But fuck it. I'm blazing an order. I just want to secure that concert and make sure that, you know, I'm going to it. Because the last time I tried to be like, oh yeah, let me go see that concert I want to go to, it was sold out. I was like, fuck! So I'm not making that mistake again. So there we go. Yo! So now I got official ticket for Hailstorm and Gloryhammer. And some other band, I think. I only know those two are touring, so. Which I know why, because Chris Bowles of Hailstorm, who's the vocalist for that band, is also the keyboardist for Gloryhammer, so that explains why those two are touring together. Makes total sense. I'm sure, honestly, Gloryhammer and Hailstorm pretty much tour together, like, almost damn near all the time. Either way, gonna be epic. Too bad Thomas Winkler, the former vocalist of Glory Hammer, won't be the vocalist now, but their new guy's actually pretty good. Not the same, but good. So, whatever. It's popped up in your feed. What is it? Rick and Morty fan base right now.
Why can you talk?
What is this?
I need you in one spot for a clean mind scan.
Mind scan? Look, you're overthinking it. The point of a talking cat is to have fun.
That I can't ask questions and have fun condescending. You find it condescending, Jerry?
Yes. All right, I'm from outer space. Happy? No. Exactly, because no answer would be satisfying.
Because it's a lie. Let's see the truth. What in the...
Wait.
Because it's a lie. Let's see the truth. What?
What's... Oh. You should just run away from home and go. Oh my, wow, oh. I didn't realize how bad this shit really was. Oof. Oh, yeah, Rick, oh.
Son of a bitch. Jerry, don't.
I want to see.
No, you do not.
Wait, what's this? Oh, it's just, okay.
At least now, maybe
Get the hell out of here!
But I don't know where to
Get
go!
out! Get out!
It was in my home, where I keep photos of my parents!
Jerry, I have a device. It can make us forget.
No, I don't think we should forget. Not this. Someone has to remember.
Someone will.
Someone will.
Did we crash? Where's the cat?
He ran away.
Did you scan his brain?
Yeah,
Did you find out why he can talk?
he's from outer space.
Outer space. That little... Of course. Total mind.
Alright, whoever created this meme, goddamn good. Fuck. Oh, you only got 520, so you know what? You got 520 now. You deserve more. Call me Pee-wee. That was an excellent use of the meme. Excellent. That was great. That was good. Wait, so Kevin Sorbo's pulling a pre-no confidence Paul. If voting was actually useful, it would have been banned a long time ago. Wait, what? If you're actually useful, you'd begin offering acting roles. Oh my god. I mean, broken clock right twice a day? I mean, kind of. I don't even entirely agree with that statement anyway. Like, if voting was actually useful, because I definitely agree that, yeah, if it was actually useful, with his implicit, statement, in that. Like, I agree with that part. It would have been banned a long time ago, no, that's the reason why they manipulated it, so it's just basically seen as useless to the people that actually are aware of the bullshit, and people that aren't can just, or single issue voters will just vote based on those things, and can just use that as a way to garner and bolster their own support and shit. Like, oh my god, it's... I mean, they wouldn't have to ban it. I mean, they could just manipulate the process. I mean, there's no reason to ban it. And they don't even have to manipulate it that much. I mean, that's why they do a lot of, campaigns and lobbying and, all the super PACs and all that shit. It's like, why do you think those exist, bro? Come on, Kevin. You're not that dumb. Well, maybe you are. I don't know. Maybe you are that dumb. I'm willing to give you enough of a benefit of the doubt to think you're not that dumb, but I don't know, maybe you are. I guess I would say broken clock right twice a day, but It's more like he's like 40% right and 60% wrong and dumb. So it's like, I mean, he's really only right for the first part of it, like mainly just because of the implicit, premise of it. If voting was actually useful, ... Like, I agree with the premise of that broader, statement, or at least the, beginnings, to the statement. I mean, again, they wouldn't have to ban it, at least in a nation that ostensibly has democracy. I mean, fuck. I mean, we could probably get away with doing the UK parliamentarian prime minister way of doing shit and not have like an election for the president. And we could probably somehow get away with that. I mean, so honestly, all in all, I mean, like, it's not like they, like I said, it's not like they can't manipulate the process and shit in the sense of, being able to make it acceptable, when it comes to electoralism, but it's, like, they don't have to outright, like, ban it. That's just dumb. And also, like, how would you, like, deal with the, like, having a new president every, like, 48 years? Like, would you basically do it as a parliamentary thing at that point, I guess? It's like, let Congress and Senate figure it out or something? Oh, man, that would actually be worse. Because at least, ostensibly we have, like, a chance, to vote in someone who's outside of that paradigm. Bernie. I hate fucking, like, progressives or libs, just now that I thought about it. Like, they're still like, oh, you're still salty about Bernie losing? It's like, yeah, aren't you? It's like, yeah, it was, like, fucking goddamn near, like, what, like 7 years ago, 8 years ago now? Or some shit at this point? Yeah, fair enough, but, yeah, wouldn't you still be kind of salty? God damn it, was it really that fucking long ago? Holy shit, it really was. 2015, oh my fucking god. Where the fuck did it, oh shit, I just had a real moment of just like, whoa, fuck. 2015 election was that long ago. Oh my fucking god. Woo! Damn. Man, we for a lot of fucking crazy show. Oh my god. Whew, anyway, I mean, but still though, it's like if you aren't at least still somewhat fucking salty about that shit, I mean, it's like, yeah. I mean, then you're kind of partly a little bit a part of the problem, because it's like, it's an indictment of our whole fucking democratic process of how it's, well, not democratic, and how they manipulate the process to fuck people over and shit. I mean, at least on the electoral voting procedural level. So, it's real hard to tell the libs go. Yeah, during election, yeah, it can be a lot sometimes. Because in some ways, they end up, like, trying to advocate the same shit. It's like, are we supposed to be, like, competing against each, our political adversaries, or become one with them? It's my roommate, chill out, oh my god, hey! I'm Mamma Mia! It's my roommate, dude! It's your biggest fan. Whoa, this peacock. Ooh, voluptuous. Now this boy is flexing. What's crazy? These are the males. This is what's kind of crazy about nature, is that these are the males. They have these plumes, to woo over their women. See, in nature, men are the flamboyant, fabulous boys. Nature's inherently femboy. Change my mind. Zukov! 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 Hey! Now you're hurt. Oh, is the door locked? Oh, no, it's not. Man, you fuck!
God, you're fucking annoying!
Yeah, don't think that's gonna help you.
Hey. Try that.
Sweet and tangy barbecue? Ooh.
I haven't looked at Winco yet, but I'm pretty sure they have them somewhere else. Go ahead.
Oh. Well,
My mom gave me.
I'll see if it's still there.
And then I finally broke down and bought a cutting board and a fucking pizza cutter.
Nice. I think we actually should have pizza cutters somewhere around.
Yeah, but I want my own cutting board.
Well, I said pizza cutter, not a cutting board. Fucking bastard. Consulibs. Our joint force stop the ones trying to make our lives better. Because, damn it, we need to make sure that our lives are better first. Then we might give you a breadcrumb or two. Maybe. Here. What the fuck is ripping apart out there? I just get extremely frustrated by debating pagans on the harms of religion. Oh my god. Oh, you know what's funny? I actually found out one of my coworkers has happened to be pagan. I never, like, this entire time, like, because she was talking to a customer, and I think the customer said, God bless you, and she's like, oh, well, I'm actually pagan. And it's like, oh, so do you not believe in a god? And she was like, actually, I don't believe in just a god, I believe in multiple gods and stuff. And the old lady was just like, oh, okay. It was actually kind of weirdly, like, interesting, more so than just like, about it. But I was just like, alright. I never got a chance to say anything or ask her about it, because she was like, after she helped her, it's like, alright, I'm heading out, done for the night. Yeah, and because it was a little after her shift was over. And so I never was able to get a chance to ask her about, like, oh, you're pagan, huh? I never knew that. Because at least for a little bit, I had, like, a little stinge at, you know, being a pagan myself for a little bit. I guess, you know, I still have a fascination with paganism broadly, but, you know, I don't necessarily identify as it anymore. Is that you? What the fuck is that noise? Oh, I think that's the toaster oven. I was like, what is that? I was like, what the fuck am I hearing? I don't know if anyone else hears it, but... Or like, get out of your own way. I mean, for real, dude. Dude, man... I don't know if you go on Reddit often, but, I mean, I kind of do. I don't really, like, I'm not, like, active on it necessarily, but, I mean, I'll make a comment here and there, but I'm mostly just kind of browse and look at stuff and like things every now and then. But, I mean, dude, you should visit the Portland subreddit sometime. You know, just, like, and, like, join it just to watch it. And just, like, mainly look at the comments, because, oh my god, there are so many fucking libs. And honestly, like, I can even, like, privately point you out to some specific names. I'm like, here's some libs and some, like, cons and shit. And you'll notice if they're annoying comments and shit. Like, I guarantee you. There's one of them that's just like a sad, like, weird neo-lib fucking NIMBY that basically lives in perpetual fear of basically fucking everything, which I honestly just... I hate to be the sad sop that lives in perpetual fear of, like, everything like that, because that'd be pathetic. But nonetheless, she does, I guess. And her name is just... even her name, like, her Reddit name in itself annoys the shit out of me. It's just like... ugh. I mean, I've said it before, it's just like Sassland or some shit. I'm just like... Because your sassiness, it's not sassiness, it's smugness. It's like this weird pseudo, like, I'm better than you smug condescension. Like, that ain't sassy. It's like, you got no right to hold that title, you would get some... You can join without living or being... But the rules say if you join without living or being from Portland, you will spontaneously combust. Wait, is that actually a rule on the Portland server? If that is, that'd be kind of funny. That'd actually be kind of hilarious. Hold on. I will say there are some other Portland subreddits, but it's just literally called r/Portland. How many times do you have to fickle fuck off that goddamn thing, dude? Oh my god, I keep hearing that beep. About. Sorry for me to walk away from an argument. Joke. Oh, joke. I mean, honestly, like, it doesn't... Some of these rules, I will admit, though, like, don't be a troll, or no egregious swearing, name calling, or slurs, like, or don't make duplicate posts. Like, there's actually a lot of different rules in here, which honestly, a lot of them are just kind of basic, you know, things or whatever. But, like, honestly, for the most part, like, no one follows half of these rules. The source of your post must meet media bias fact check requirements. I mean, not a lot of people do that either. I mean, honestly, I will say, actually, yes, to an extent, but a lot of people feel like that isn't the case. Because, like, I think I was mentioning the other night where there's like a Northwest Labor Press, which is a little like pro-labor news outlet or news like press outlet article, like website and shit as well. And they had an article about like Portland workers and like that take care of the trash and maintain parks, stuff like that, are gonna go on strike. And there's like some weird lib that's just like, well, I think it's fine that there's like a pro-labor bias. I mean, I think, a lot of this is dubious and misinformation and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, fuck you. You're just trying to like say that like, oh, having a pro-labor bias, or like any bias then makes you susceptible to disinformation, and thus you can't be biased, on pro-labor or pro-corporate or vice versa or on any other issue. It's like, fuck you with your weird fence-riding garbage. Damn lib. It's like, I know which side you're on. It's like, I ain't dumb. Dump the garbage on. Well, the thing is, you wouldn't have to. Because, frankly, I mean, there's not even enough, like, maintenance workers and shit to help clean up a lot of the garbage in some parts of Portland, at least in the first place. So, oh my god, it's gonna look bad for a while. If they actually go on strike, it ain't gonna look good. Mainly just because...
God, that thing's fucking hard to fucking figure the fuck out.
Honestly, for the longest time, I was wondering what that beeping was. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? I was hearing it over here, and I was like...
No, it was the toaster oven getting done.
Huh?
It was the toaster oven being done last night. When we just preheated it last night?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh. Well, yeah, I was like, well, no, tonight, I mean. Like, tonight, I was hearing you fucking with it. Yeah, I was hearing you fickle with it. I was just like, what the fuck is that noise? I thought it was like some truck out there. And then I was like hearing it, I'm like...
Andrew's fucking with the toaster oven.
Yeah.
Trying to figure that fucker out.
You know what? It looks haunted. Who? How I sleep knowing. How I sleep knowing. What, like just knowing something? I don't even get the meme. Knowing what? He looks haunted. I know. I mean, I don't get the meme. Like, he looks haunted. Like, what does he know? He knows something. But what does he know? I guess it's like a meta meme where it's like you kind of fill in the blank. Because I don't... I feel like that meme is a little too... I think whoever was making that meme was trying a little too hard. And... I don't know. But...
I missed my chair.
What?
I missed my chair.
Yeah, he kind of put a straight up hole in it. Like, it straight up was done for. Did you see it? It's over there, I think. Somewhere.
Time to buy a new one.
Yeah. I'll split for sure. Just because I know that.
Sportsman.
Yeah. I don't think it'll at least fuck this one up.
And it's got to be camouflage.
I'll pick the camo this time.
They only have one sort of camo.
Well, they have different styles of that type of camo.
Totally don't. They only have one style in those chairs.
Well, I mean, they come in different, like, patterns of that same, like, style. I mean, yeah, I want the one that I think looks the coolest.
Yeah, how many motherfuckers who actually bought that chair? 35 fucking dollars.
Wait, what's this? I don't know, but they should keep the place for such ugly shit because it pisses off the right people. What the fuck is that? This abomination replaced the rubber release. Wait, what is this? Wait, are people really angry at this thing? What is this? It's an art piece of what looks like a lady. I mean, it got some torpedo tits going on. And a snake. And it looks like a megaphone. And you got a snake wrapping around it. Dude, that looks fucking dope, bro. That looks cool. And honestly, I could tell that the whole actual, like, statue itself, or, like, where the Ariel statue was, like, the Lee statue, like, it was up there on this column. So they put this small one as a replacement, like... I don't think this is inherently meant to be a replacement. Like, I think, you know, this is going to be something else that's meant to be up there. And this is probably meant to be a smaller piece, you know, that's going to, you know, be other pieces that are surrounding the column. Like, actually, I feel like this is meant to be, you know, a part of a bigger project. And they're all butthurt over the first one being there.
We could be boozy and get a double seat chair with ass warmers on.
Oh my, dude, Sukov would honestly obliterate. I mean, not obliterate, dude, he would love the shit out of it, but there ain't no way in hell we're... Yeah, and honestly, there ain't no way in hell we'd have him sit on it.
$350.
That's a paycheck. That's straight up a paycheck. Like, I would have like $10 left if I bought that. And I sure shit don't got that cash now, because I bought a concert ticket already. Ooh.
Where you going to Kiss?
Huh?
Where you going to the Kiss concert?
No, I'm Ailstorm or Gloryhammer. You've heard me karaoke them sometimes and me play their music a little bit every now and then. You might like Ailstorm, actually. They're fun. Kings River, Irgo Camp. I kind of like the other one a little better. It looked like I had like some padding going on.
This one's cheaper. I want that one.
Oh, a little table inside. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
We need to get 2 of those.
Dude, definitely.
$54.99.
Oh, gonna turn that down. I don't want this blasting too hard.
$54.99.
How much for the angry fruit? Aww. That's so cute. $3.99 a pound. Well, it looks like it's at least 6 pounds. Or 4 pounds. So that would probably be about $12-something. $12 for a cute little kitty. Oh, look at that adorable thing. I like that.
Yeah. $180.
Cheaper than the other one. Though it doesn't have those heat seaters, but...
Yeah, but this is...
That's fine.
Padding.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the heat seaters aren't even a big deal. That I could afford. Go home to us will fall, 'cause we are here to drink your beer. We are here to drink your beer. We still got a point to my gun. Nice.
130. I think we should get 2 of those.
Probably, yeah.
Because those look really fucking cool, and they look like they got padding.
Yeah. Then I could have probably at least have that stored away. Maybe I can
But
even...
that's also got a couple of...
Oh, hell yeah. Because actually bringing some seats, you know, when I go to the ranger, that should be a good idea too. I mean, the ones that have a little side table I actually generally like. What? Only
$30?
do it. Sing this. Here, there's a secret chord that you can use to meet the Lord, because you don't care about power safety, do you? You heard there was a secret chord you could use to meet the Lord, cause you don't care about power safety, do ya? Yeah, you don't. I'd add a little bit, you know, to the last part. You're saying sing it, but I had to at least have some sort of a lick, but there's already a lick playing, so I went with that. Safety, do ya? You don't know. Now you're there, the secret code that you can use to meet the Lord. You don't care about
Shitty thing?
safety, or you don't, you do.
You're out of stock.
Huh?
You're out of stock.
Boo! You lep. Woo! Bounce kitty. Bing! That is a bounce kitty.
Dude, they're out of stock online too.
Wow.
They notified me when they're in stock online.
Well, hey, might as well do it.
No, because I don't want to wait fucking probably a month.
Yeah, you know, fair enough. I feel like that. Zook's getting like an attention from that. It's like, what was that? What's going on over there?
They got those in stock. They got those in stock.
Only 50? Nice. One person,
They give shit to
someone
house,
asked what state someone would get rid of, and one person said denial. Hours have passed, and I'm still thinking about it. Honestly, I thought you were initially gonna swing in like a state thing, like, you know, like the states. Not like the different human states of
Wow.
mind.
Subtotal for two of those?
Oh,
$99.98.
nice. I got 50 in my...
Here, February 2nd.
That's actually not that long. That's not that far away.
Fuck that, I'm not logging in, fuckers. We'll just go down there. Pretty sure they would have them if we went down there.
Yeah.
They're the ones with the side tables.
Yeah. I mean, I got 50 in my pocket right now. I think it's actually the 50 you gave me, but I already had 50 myself, so I used that 50 as the one that, you know, so. No, it was meant for the actual states in the country, but then I was the worst.
Or did you give it to Jab this week?
Huh?
Did you give it to Jab this week?
He hasn't said anything about it, so I
Well,
don't...
because last week I told you the 50 that were from my 200 something. Because we split the oven. I said give it to Mom.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
No, because that was 80 you were giving Obi because you were really half on the fucking toaster oven. And I told you to use that 50 there, and you gave me 30 back because for the 80. So that was Mom's part of the last week.
Right, yeah. How do you like Hailstone? You're screwed. Didn't come for you. Trapped in an island, lost at sea. Shipwrecked your destiny. What?
How much for tickets?
I got one ticket and it was 72, but with the fees and all that shit, it was fucking goddamn like 90 something. But I bought it earlier, like 30 minutes ago when I was streaming. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna make the same mistake and hold out on that because I wanted to see him
last time.
Yeah, I wanted to go see him on Martha Obituary, and when I was like, you know what, later, let me go buy the tickets, and then I was like, fuck, they're sold out. You know, by the time I like, you know, was thought about it again. May 18th.
Oh.
So.
Guess he's going to the Roseland.
Roseland Theater?
Yeah.
Fucking wait, really? The Roseland?
Yeah. I think it's like March 20 something.
I'm honestly more surprised they're going to the Roseland more than anything. I mean, I'm not like the biggest Kiss fan, but I mean, who else? Do you know who's touring with them? Yeah, here, let me. That's Kiss in the Roseland. That just is, I feel like they'd get like a big ass venue. Roseland ain't that huge.
Like the Motor Center?
Yeah, or something. Here, I'll look it up too. I doubt I'll go to this show, but because like I said, it's not like my most favorite band, but is it? End of the World, End of the Road tour. Okay. All right. Let's.
Did you pick my blanket up before you went to work?
Huh?
Did you pick my blanket up before you went to work?
I did on my break.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess except cookies. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Cunning, Brazil. All right, Columbus, Plymouth. No, they're. Oh wait, hold on. Some more. All in Europe. More Europe. Sacramento. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not touring in Portland at all. Oh wait, no, they're touring. No, they're at the Moda Center. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band in Saturday, February 25th. That's when it's happening.
Assume the position, Andrew.
Huh?
Assume the position.
Well, you have to at least buy me. I already have drinks, but you have to at least buy me one.
It's in the freezer.
Oh, well. But,
I got the homie hookup on this.
nice. But yeah, I looked up, but yeah, it didn't look like Kiss was touring besides in Columbus, Ohio, and like some other state. But then, I think Bruce Springsteen is touring in the Motor Center in February, though.
Not a big Bruce Springsteen fan.
I like some of the songs, but you know, yeah. I mean, I haven't really listened to a lot of Bruce Springsteen to really be like, oh yeah, I love him.
This is my new pizza table.
Okay. I won't use that. Yep. What's this yep on? How they feel about dry food, but at 3:20 a.m. Dude, I wish there was drive-thrus that were open at 3:20 a.m. around here. Fuck.
Could I get I hate you.
I hate you.
Another cheeseburger I'm genuinely disappointed in, sorry for
What?
it, and angry with your parents all at once, and I don't even know them.
What?
You want to cook a pizza? I was do it now.
Okay.
Fries, you are single-handedly, without a doubt, the worst being to ever exist on this planet. And on the very off chance of someone ever loving you and having kids with you, I'm going to hate them too. Extra sweet tea?
I feel like this is just basically at any time of the day, honestly.
Would that complete your order? Yeah, that's it. Alright, back at the other window. Here you go. Okay. Enjoy your meal. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Wait, where's the tea?
I'm so sorry, thank you. Yeah, enjoy your meal. Can I have my car back? What? Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Not only did he not get his tea, but he also got his car jacked. Damn. Rip. I mean, that's just a sad situation right there, I must say. It's like, dude, it kind of like, honestly, I feel like it's the opposite. Like, during the day, it's like that, but at night, it's actually more chill. But maybe that's just around here. Because at, like, late night, people be kind of chilling. Like, because, let's just be honest, they're getting stoned. They're probably got, like, a beer back there. Who knows? I don't give a fuck. And honestly, like, in a weird way, food be kind of banging. Like, there's something about, like, the late night cruise that I actually do kind of respect. There was, like, that one time where we all had that power outage, and I was driving around in the whip with my coworker, and, you know, we went to that TB, and it's just like, you know, we had that late night worker, and she was like, she made that sigh, and both of us kind of knew it's like, all right, she was going for the, you know, she was going for the brunt of it, and, you know, like, we you know, and being retail workers ourselves, though, you know, for different, like, you know, industries. I mean, still in, like, customer service retail, so we empathize really hardcore with that. So it's like, all right, we gotta give her a tip. I was the last one to leave the restaurant tonight. I gave a 30% tip, though I knew they were tired. Yeah. I mean, you know, like, and honestly, especially as a worker side and a customer side on those things, like, I respect those that are at least chill, you know, and at least willing to be, like, really nice and friendly and, you know, kind of like, hey, you know, I understand you're kind of close, but it's alright if I have one more thing or this and that and blah, 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 you know, and so it's just, like, short and quick and pretty easy to make and stuff, and they're cultural, nice, you know, sure. You know, it's just those people that, like, just come in there thinking that, oh, I'm going to get service just like it's, like, you know, 7 p.m., you know, while it's, like, you know, 5 minutes till closing. It's like, no, you're not. Just understand that much. It's like, it ain't going to be, like, you know, 3 p.m. on, like, on, like, a Tuesday or some shit when you're showing up here at, like, you know, like, 5 minutes till closing. It ain't going to be that. I mean, I'll still serve you, but just know it ain't going to be like, you know, in the middle of the day where I have everything open. Like, what we got is what we got, you know? I mean, same thing for a fast food place, because I'm sure by that point they probably got some stuff closed already, so certain items that they would have to make, they would have to turn that shit on again and, you know, basically dirty it up by making whatever they have to make and then clean it again and shit. And obviously, probably don't want to do that. So, and that's why I always, like, at least for, like, Taco Bell, for example, at least, because that's usually, like, what I would do my late night runs with. Like, honestly, it's easy as shit. It's, like, the stuff that's already, you know, like, in containers and stuff that they just, like, pick out and just, like, heat up and cook on their little grill, which is going to be the last thing they clean anyway, you know, once they're told to closed. And it's just, like, some lettuce from one of their containers that they probably have to bring out of the fridge again. And then, you know, tortillas from their fridge and, you know, put those back in the fridge and boom, there you go. You got your little soft tacos ready to go. You know, it ain't even that difficult. You know, I'm a simple man. Yeah, I like to make it simple. And what type of pizza is that anyway? Is that all meat or?
No.
What is it?
Supreme.
Oh. I don't really have a spot to put it though.
This is mine.
You're just like doing this, like I don't know what you meant by that.
It's burnt.
On the edge? Well,
yeah.
Well, that means either don't put it in there for as long or less temperature. Trial and error.
Time.
Huh?
Less time. I put it in for 18. I should put it in there for like 15.
Yeah. Got all meat. Oh, do you, huh? Wow. Wow, why am I not surprised? The sexual innuendo jokes is the first thing that comes out of your fucking chat. Bam's going in hot. At least there ain't Andrew Tate going in hot. Oh my god. I was saying it earlier, but I literally couldn't. I had to bail out on that gauntlet, dude. I had to bail out on the gauntlet. The Andrew Tate gauntlet that. Honestly, Scotty Kirk, that bastard, skipped it. Like, that son of a bitch was not there for the gauntlet. It was just Paul and TJ. I'm like, where in the fuck is Scotty? How in the fuck does he get to just, like, exempt himself from this torture? And honestly, I saw in the live chat off and on, people were like, I have to tap out. This is too much. And I was like, man, you know what? I'm at work. I don't have to tune into all this. I can just, like, boop, pop the earbud out. But every time I popped it back in, I'm like, oh god, it got worse and worse and worse. Eventually, Paul was like, it seems like every gauntlet, but like he did this 2 hours in, not even like 5 hours in, like the Jordan Peterson gauntlet. This was like less than 2 hours in, where he's like, I just want to watch Breaking Bad. I could literally be watching Breaking Bad. Help me, please. Like, he was straight up, like, sad and, like, begging and pleading for his soul. Like, 2 hours in, it's like, oh my fucking god. And I was on my lunch break, so I'm sitting there just like, nah, Paul, you gotta sit there and endure, bitch. Nah, bro. The fuck you want? Yeah, I got some twists for little. This little bubble. Whoa, hi. Oh my god, you fiend. You fiend. Oh my, oh my god. Fine. Hey, get your booty over here. Come on. Oh, ah, god damn. What the fuck? Excuse me. Patience, sir. Oh, patience with you. Hey. Patience.
They took out the
patience. Patience. Okay, but why did I do that? I should have expected that. You fucking freak. Hey, oh my god, you bastard, you're getting so antsy. Paw. Hey, chill. You're supposed to grab it, you. Oh my god, you bastard. Just. Okay, now go. Begorn. Oh my god. You psycho. Oh, you fucking. This dog, dude. Okay, I don't know why I thought going right in his face was a good idea, because he was just gonna tongue me, and of course he did. I really don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Ugh. That was a really grave mistake. I still feel like there's, like, God, man, what the God, he, like, sidewindered me with that one. Jesus. Let's do one Heartbreak. Hey. Hey, dude, like, when it came to me streaming for the first time, it was, like, I literally had, like, Joe Malloy as, like, my only viewer for, like, the longest fucking time. I mean, Carl Rova would pop in, you know, eventually, occasionally. But it was basically just Joe Malloy the entire time. I mean, and honestly, like, all in all, I mean, it'll take some time. And to be frank, I mean, when it comes to, like, video game streams, people usually kind of tune into the more popular ones, I will admit. 20-year-old game, but still. Yeah. Really? Lol. Yeah, when I first started streaming, it was Joe Malloy at first. Like, he was one of the first people I remember popping in. Gargrove, I think after, like, the third or fourth stream, you know, started tuning in off and on. And then Venom eventually, you know, tuned in at a certain point. I mean, you know, it takes time. I mean, fuck. I mean, God's sakes. I mean, look at my shit. I mean, honestly, frankly, a lot of it, I'd say, and I honestly would argue, is a lot of YouTube's algorithm side. Because you know, frankly, when I tune in, it was kind of off and on, but, I would say, like, I don't know, probably within, like, I don't know, like, I mean, months after I started kind of really getting into it. So I was late to the party. Well, I mean, when it came to, like, me doing Twitch streams, you weren't. But, yeah, I've been doing streams at least for a while on YouTube before that. Like, for someone new to watch one day. Yeah, I mean, but when I was doing things on Twitch, I mean, I was just, like... starting on Twitch around that time. You kind of found me, like, within, like, the first month or so of me starting that. And I only had, like, a couple people watching me at that point, too. But I will argue that at least, at that time, I actually did have, decent little growth, over on Twitch when I was on there. But, I mean, I would say at this point, like, Twitch is so restrictive on certain things that you can say that, like, that I just kind of, like, go off on about that. It's just like, yeah, I think I would probably get suspended, like, too often for me to really, like, be consistently going there again. Because I might say, like, cracker, for, like, some dorky-ass, white-ass son of a bitch, being a weird conservative Confederate fuck or whatever hell. I mean, there's just, like, some shit like that where, that I know Twitch is gonna see as spicy and, like, oh, you can't discriminate. It's like, I'm white as fuck and I can't say cracker. Like, oh my god. It's like, I mean, there's definitely, like, some things about Twitch where they're now at this point just more overbearing to the point where I just want to restrict myself so much like that. Just see Matt Watch take on homeless people. It should be X. Dude, he basically wants to, like, kill anybody that isn't, like, on his level of, like, he basically is literally just a fucking Nazi. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, he's just, like, a Caflo, like, fascistic Nazi. Like, I mean, that's just essentially what he is. I mean, it's like, I mean, calling him fascist isn't even really, like, enough of a sting for this bastard. Because, I mean, like, apparently he also had, like, an insane take about, police brutality or some shit. I haven't even seen it, but I've been staring at it, like, the entire time and shit. But anyway, I'll pull it up, actually. Because it's been this, I now clicked on it, but, I mean, actually, I guess... yeah, I guess it'll be red anyway, but still. You know what, I'm sure there's a clip to it, isn't there? I guess there isn't, but it's, I mean, it's a little bit at the beginning here, because he'll say it.
It's way worse than you make it out to be? Wait, what?
What's the take?
Matt Walsh responded to Jamel Hill, who said, I need so many people to understand this regarding Tyree Nichols. Bree Newsom Bass said, diversifying the police force doesn't end racism because racism is inherent to the organization of the institution and its daily operation. Racism is what policing is, which is true. It's not theoretically what it's supposed to be, but historically and in contemporary society, that's what policing has been. From slave catchers, which is asset extraction.
Or basically just, like, at the time, around after the slave catching period, basically just militias that would go in and oppress and essentially, like, basically be, like, deputized, gangs and shit that would be going around and intimidating, black communities and shit in the South.
All the way to our modern day contemporary police departments. Okay? Yeah. Police did not always exist. In the history of the United States of America, there originally were no police officers. There was no federalized unit either. Okay? You either had posses, which, again, upholded or were formed specifically to engage in slave catching.
Yep. Or, collecting bounties off of people that were criminals. Which, honestly, yeah, they were probably legit criminals and, like, or, like, different, like, gangs and shit that they're probably having to deal with at the time. But, like, for the most part, they were probably dealing with people who were just, like, doing benign-ass shit. Which usually there were a legit lot of crimes, for things like that. Like, for being, like, too much of a delinquent, or being too, rambunctious, or, like, too publicly drunk, or whatever the fuck, or, just random things like that. Or if, maybe if a man was caught wearing a dress, or some random feminine type of, wear, and things like that.
Mrs. Violence.
mean, the closest, I mean, I guess, you know, that kind of got to, like, an actual, like, police force really, you know, started, you know, forming around industrial era or industrialization where cities, you know, started having, like, a lot of, like, factories started being propped up and shit. Because around that time, you know, there would be, like, city-based, you know, type of cops and shit. It's kind of where the whole, like, weird-ass little, like, you know, kind of like the, constable looking, you know, dudes, you know, be kind of around and shit. Like, if you look at, like, Red Dead Redemption 2, if you happen to hang out, like, Sandini or Blackwater or some shit, you'll, like, kind of see what I mean. But they basically just kind of look like the more, like, you know, all blue, like, Union Blue type of, like, constable looking dork, basically. But, I mean, all in all, essentially, that, you know, that was essentially what the police was just, like, a localized city thing. And even then, it was basically just a gang that was just kind of more established by the city, you know, by the city government at that point. Which, basically, you know, just kind of kept that, you know, system in place for, you know, basically to today.
I need so many people to understand this regarding Tyree Nichols. Several of the police officers who murdered Freddie Gray were black. The entire system of policing is based on white supremacist violence. We see people under the boot of oppression carry its water all the time. And Matt Walsh, of course, with a brilliant take. The systemic racism superstition is unfalsifiable.
What?
Perhaps the reason why you find it to be unfalsifiable is because it's accurate. And
yeah, and it's true. Is he just admitting to it? If white people kill someone, it's white supremacist violence. If black people kill someone, it's white supremacist violence. Literally everything confirms Gemelli's theory, and nothing can ever disconfirm it. That is scam. That's the scam. No, it's not, you fucking moron. Because it's not inherently about the fact that it was, like, you know, 5 black dudes that literally beat the fuck in utter obliterative shit out of somebody. It was the fact that there were cops that did that. Like, which is broadly a, enforcement of the white supremacist institutionalization of policing in this country. It don't really matter that they're fucking black as cops. It matters what the fuck they did. And what they enforce. You goddamn dingbatted fuck. God, Matt, what is Matt Walsh just, like, competing with himself on being the dumbest shitbag? And the dumbest fucking Nazi that I just... This fucking outright scumbag, rat, subhuman shit, fucking cow trash, fucking... I don't even know what visceral, like, words I need to, like, categorize for this fuck. Like, so what the fuck do you think? Yeah, it is unfalsifiable because it's true, you shit. What the fuck do you think? Like, what the fuck those cops did and shit, and frankly, again, I only saw, like, a thumbnail or two of that shit. I know eventually I'll probably see the video of that, but, like, I mean, not the full shit, but at least enough, you know, to get the fucking picture, and, yeah, and just some of the thumbnails of it, it's, that alone is, like, yeah, these motherfuckers are up close and personal with this guy. They didn't just, like, you know, use batons and shit, from what I can definitely fucking tell. Like, they were, like, you know, up close and personal and got close and saw this, you know, saw that poor bastard's eyes and, like, looked at him as he was slowly fucking dying at that point. I mean, it's just insane. Like, they were fucking savages, not because of their fucking race. I could give a fuck about that. It was because they're pigs. They're cops. That's why. They're trained to be fucking savage. Because that's what cops are. The fuck do you think, you dipshit fascist motherfucker? Ugh! Me and Matt Walsh fucking pisses me off. I swear, the things I could do to a motherfucker like him. At the end of the day, whether black, white, Asian, anything else in between, it don't matter what the fuck they are. They bleed blue. They bleed fucking hog. That's what they bleed. And that's the fucking problem. Matt, you fuck.
There's really nothing you can say about it. So you just say, it's too good of an argument, so it must not be true. If white people kill someone, it's white supremacist violence. If black people kill someone, it's white supremacist violence. Literally everything confirms Jamel's theory, and nothing can ever disconfirm it.
You know what also will confirm it there, Matt Walsh, by the way? Like, you know that, I forgot the fucking cop's name, but there was that case in Arizona, I think it was, where there was a white dude that was at a hotel, and he happened to be a little drunk with his girlfriend, I think, and they got a call like, oh, we think there might have been a firearm pointed out of a window, and it happened to be from their, you know, from their room that they were renting in, and whatever the fuck. And the cops show up and shit, and one of these motherfuckers, you know, shows up with their fucking AR-15 that they basically had since they were in the fucking military, and literally ingrained and carved into the fucking receiver of his gun, "You're fucked." And basically, you know, like, came out and essentially was, like, barking orders, like, you know, a deadly version of Simon Says, of, like, get on the fucking ground and crawl to me and shit. And, you know, and, like, you know, keep your hands up and this and that. And just, like, and also while, you know, basically just, like, giving him contradictory orders at that. And when he made the slightest move, you know, that basically contradicted his last fucking order, he just blasted the shit out of him along with, like, 3 other fucking hogs. And all the cops and the victim were white, but guess what? That enforces the whole fucking, like, white supremacist institutionalization of these fucking hogs and shit. Because at the end of the day, it's about the, you know, the good, it's about the good civil, you know, proper Aryan whites and shit that they're wanting to fucking enforce. If you're one of the fucking degenerate plebeian peasantry that, you know, get a little disgruntled or get a little too, you know, debaucherous and shit when it comes to being, like, too drunk or this and that or whatever the fuck, you're no better than the rest. So fuck you. That's how they fucking think. That's why this shit, you know, also affects, you know, white folk that might happen to be very fucking poor and shit too, because they're deemed as lesser anyway. I mean, they're just a lesser white in their mind, because they don't give a fuck. It's a whole, like, Naziistic, Aryan supremacist type of fucking thinking and shit, and it's fucking poisonous as fuck, and, ugh. God, I wish, I wish there was a legitimate, like, way to, like, erase an ideology. I really do wish there was a fucking way to do that. There isn't a way. I wish there was. Because holy fuck, if I can erase that poisonous fucking filth out of our society, holy shit. Too bad there ain't no real answer that at least is simple enough to do that.
That's the scam. Now, realize that Mr. Black on Black Violence is not saying that this time. Notice how he's saying, like, oh, well, it's black. If black people kill someone, why didn't he say black on black violence in this circumstance? Perhaps the reason why he didn't hit the regular black on black violence note that he normally would hit is because they're fucking cops. And he understands that when someone is a cop, it does not matter if they are black or white.
Because
their job is...
Because they bleed blue, because they're cops. That's
Jamel
why.
Hill and Bree Newsom Bass correctly pointed out, is to uphold a system of white supremacy. They're cops.
Yep. Like, fuck. I mean, earlier tonight when there was a bunch of hawks and shit, with, like, the 2 that were standing in the fucking, like, store for, like, 40 fucking minutes and shit... One of them happened to be POC and shit. The other one was some white blonde chick. But nonetheless, I mean, it's just like... Which also I noticed our department has started to grow in numbers of, like, female blonde chicks. I'm not even fucking kidding. There's at least, like, 3 or 4 that I am aware of. And it's like, where in the fuck are they all coming from? Just a random side note. But, I mean, you know, it's just like, but, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's like... What, you know, it's like, I don't, well, like, when I see them, I don't give a fuck that they're this or that or the other thing. I see that badge. I see what they got on their chest and shit with all that gear and all that shit. Like, all the ways that they can, like, you know, basically kill me and, like, you know, beat the fuck out of me and get me, you know, like, mental concussion, you know, left and right, you know, 8 ways till fucking Sunday. It's like they got, like, over 9,000 ways, you know, and shit to fucking, you know, like, fuck my day up and then some. And it's like, what do I got? I mean, it's like my little voice and just like, oh yeah. Because, I mean, they're, you know, it's because their whole part of, you know, their system and what they enforce is just like, yeah, we're the law and we could be your security and we can be here to intimidate you and show that you better be obedient and fucking obey and fucking comply. That's what it is. If you don't, you're like deemed a lesser and an outsider to that fucking system of shit, and you're not one of the good ones at that point. Fundamentally, that's like inherently like a part of the, especially in America at least, part of the whole white supremacist fucking, and at least intentionally, a very, the whole capitalist defense of what cops are about. I mean, it's a whole part of the racial systemic element and the capitalistic element. I mean, especially in America, it's fucking both, and arguably, it's like that for a lot of cops all over the world, really. For like in France, UK, yeah, and also, to maybe a lesser degree, even in places like in Central and South America, too. I mean, frankly, honestly, yeah, definitely in Central South America, because look how fucking cops act there. Honestly, they're a lot more fucking brutal, and they have no qualms about using lethal force even in protests and shit. So at least around here, we have a little bit of a veneer of maybe not doing that as much. Over there, they don't give a fuck.
Yes, Zero Knots, you are correct. I have actually talked about this, but it's been a long time, so you probably might not have ever heard me talk about this. You're missing a giant chunk about the origins of policing, dude. While policing in the South largely originated by slave patrols in the North, it was specifically created in Boston and expanded outwards by business owners lobbying to shift the burden of protecting capital onto the general population through tons of propaganda that most people still believe today. Yeah.
And that person ain't wrong. Like, that's why I said, it's both. It's like it's inherently, enforcement of the whole white supremacist shit, which is definitely propagated from the South and shit from slave catching. And then, and also a lot of those right-wing militias that, formulated after the Civil War. And then also when it came to protection of capital, when it came to union busting and busting up labor and unionization and shit throughout throughout the North and shit. Because that was a very prominent issue that started popping up, especially after the Civil War. Even a little bit even before then.
In areas like Boston, okay, in harbor towns. I
mean, shit, there's like all sorts of crazy ass stories about like cops working in bed with fucking scabs and different militias and groups and shit. Like doing union busting and shit all throughout, dotted for all throughout like the North and the Midwest and even the West Coast and shit.
Specifically, police as an institution was created to protect trade, okay? That's precisely what they would do, which is still capital. Capital in the North was trade. Okay, assets. Capital in the South was slavery, assets. That's it. That's their job. Their job was always to defend the wealthy and their assets.
As it always will be.
And they still do that. That's what the job of the police is.
Hence why they literally will stand on guard at fucking goddamn grocery stores like mine. Which is starting to fucking piss me off. And honestly, even one of my coworkers mentioned that. It's like, it's starting to get annoying that they're here all the time. And yeah, it is. Like, it's annoying that it's like, what the fuck are you all here for? It's like, go away. Like, if there's, like, unless someone's stealing, like, $100 plus worth of goods or something, like, fuck off. Go, like, piss off and shit. Or unless someone's actually, like, being a threat or something. It's like they come over here for like the most slightest goddamn shit, and it's fucking annoying. And when they do, it's not just one, but it's like 4 or 5 fucking cars and shit that show up, and it's like, where in the fuck are you, like, y'all coming from? Like, go away. Like, are you all that goddamn bored that you, like, the slightest little bit of action, you have to, like, snack on like a bunch of fucking, like, bloodthirsty sharks, you fucking hogs? Taxpayers at work right there. Gotta love it.
Both in its inception and also in contemporary society, police as an institution is there not to protect and serve the interests of the citizens, but instead to protect and serve the interests of capital. Here is Don Lemon, by the way. He's on the ground. That's how you know this shit is serious. They fucking sent Don Lemon out there.
Yeah, usually that fucking stuffed suit is shit like hanging out on the ground or like in a studio or whatever. But I mainly wanted this for the Walsh thing anyway. So whatever. Fuck all I mean, I don't give a fuck about seeing a little stooge. Fucking Matt Walsh already got me up a grill. I don't need like some stuffed suit and start aggravating me more. Ugh. I mean, things I could do to a son of a bitch like Matt Walsh, man. Obviously, I don't need to say any of it, but, you could probably just imagine. We could all just, like, imagine our little lovely heads. But, yeah. Now, let's see what other random. Is there like a little fun, random ass little palate cleanser or some shit? What's this? Rip AOC just had the right comment for a Juby colleague who told her to educate herself during an exchange. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me, man? They're having like high school like drama bullshit. Seriously, it's like, why didn't you just go like, educate yourself, bitch? It's like, oh yeah, well, here, let me have this little comeback for you, bitch. How about that? It's like, oh my fucking god. I hate this country. That was not a palate cleanser. The first thing I see was not a fucking palate cleanser. Oh my god, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. What are you staring at? Why do you keep staring at me? Is there like some down here that you think I have a treat in my hands? Keep staring at my hands that I have down here. Oh my god, I think he actually does think I have a treat. No, I don't. I call to liberate Canada. Like, what the fuck? Tucker Carlson calls to liberate Canada? Wait, no, wait, what? No, this can't be real. Nah, shit, no way. What?
Why are we not sending an armed force north to liberate Canada from Trudeau? And I mean it.
Oh my god! No, you did not. You know what? Wow. Oh my god, you know what? I don't even. No, not even for the reasons, that Darko's thinking. But nah. The Canadians are our brothers. I mean, I said we liberate them, sure, but hey. We don't need to send an armed force, you weirdo. I mean, we'll just be welcomed in with open arms. Like, I mean, honestly, they're just gonna say, sorry, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm willing to, liberate our northern brothers and shit, but, but, like, I mean, what the hell, bro? Really? Like, we need to send an armed force and, like, like, start going to war? Like, nah, we don't need to do none of that bullshit. Like, why, what, I mean, come on. I mean, we don't need to do that. Canada? I mean, really? Canada? Like, I mean, are we really gonna say, like, look, I mean, a war of Canada would probably just be, like, a slam dunk, like, not even, it would literally last, like, 5 seconds, I mean, to be fair, but, I mean, at the end of the day, though, like, you don't need to do that, like, I mean, because, again, it will last 5 seconds, it would just be pointless, I mean, so, you might as well just, take the other options, the diplomatic routes, you fucking stupid son of a, oh my god. Wow, he actually, like, said that on national television, dude. Wow.
News host Tucker Carlson suggested that maybe the U.S. should invade Canada. And as a Canadian, I gotta say I have some thoughts about this. So I'm gonna play this video. And there's actually a lie within this discussion here that has perpetuated for the past year, including within the mainstream press, that I'm going to debunk again because I am tired of hearing this garbage. But before I get there, I also want to just quickly highlight who this guest is. So this is his guest for this episode here. His name is David Azarad, and this was his piece from back in 2018, Trump's Manliness.
Oh Oh my god, no, this, oh my god, that can't be, that, no, like, no, really? Are we serious? Oh my god, man. Sorry, the gayest thing ever, dude. Dude, I don't know. Maybe it was that Andrew Tate gauntlet I was exposed to earlier, but my god, dude, my brain is just, I don't know if it was ready for that. Trump's mailing. Why is, like, this guy so fixated on that? And of course, Tucker, you know, is definitely fixated on this. I mean, oh my god, dude, why are these fuckers so fixated on weird shit like this, like masculinity and, like, you know, the physicality and, like, the stoicism of man and, like, you know, the chiseled abs, you know, and, like, sunning your balls in the sun or whatever the fuck, man. Like, what is up with these fucking freaks, dude? Like, these people are, like, the legitimate degenerates. Like, this is, like, unironic degeneracy. Like, like, let no one fool you. Like, whenever some, like, if these right-wing fucks want to, like, cry about, like, you degenerate, it's like, nah, you're the true degenerates. Like, like, fuck you. No. You don't get a right to call anyone else degenerate, you degenerate sons of bitches. Spend time thinking about another dude's body. This is not straight. Yeah, not straight whatsoever.
Just to get a sense of the kind of perspective we have here on the Tucker Show. So let's play this and I will break it down.
So I have to ask you about Canada and what we saw happen there last winter, the trucker protests, and then the crackdown by the authoritarian government of Canada.
The authoritarian government? What? Like, huh? No, that's...
Struck you about that.
I thought you were going to ask me whether Trudeau is Castro's son, or if you...
Very much obviously is, and I'm...
Was that supposed to be funny? Oh my god, I'm gonna want to commit a self-die after this. Oh my god.
Completely in favor of a Bay of Pigs operation to liberate that country.
My boy, do you not know what the fuck? Oh my god, maybe you should read up on your history, you fuck. That failed because we decided to pull out and literally leave the fucking, like, the right-wing Cuban militia forces for dead, basically. Like, what? What? Why is, like, what? Oh my god, why? Oh my god, I just want to bring pain upon these people. Tucker, you deserve some pain. What type of pain? I'm gonna withhold that, but, yeah. Tucker comes across being a bully nerd growing up. Dude, I wish this kid was fucking I wish Tucker Carlson was bullied more in school, honestly. But then you look deeper and find out he was bullied for spying on girls in the locker room. Yeah, exactly. He should have been bullied further.
Why should we stand back and let our biggest trading partner, the country with which we share the longest border, and actually, I could just say a great country. I love Canada. I've always loved Canada because of its natural beauty. Why should we let it become Cuba? Like, why don't we liberate?
What? So he's saying we need to do a Bay of Pigs operation in fucking Cuba? Or fucking, oh my god. In fucking Canada? Dude, what? Like, honestly, like, do you want it to fail? If you want, like, cause if you know anything about the Bay of Pigs, Tucker, you knew that failed. You dingbat, because America, like, basically, like, pulled his cock out, you know, of the fucking Cuban nationalists that, you know, were sent in to fucking try to, you know, go in and shit. Because CIA was like, yeah, all these, you know, ordnances and tanks and, like, air support you were gonna get, yeah, how about no? Like, I mean, what the fuck did you, oh my god, what the fuck do you think happened, you moron? Like, what?
All this money to liberate Ukraine from the Russians. Why are we not sending an armed force north to liberate Canada from Trudeau? And I mean it.
How is he even throwing? Oh my god. I can't even. I don't even know, dude. Well. I mean, I'll make a joke every now and then about the Canucks and those Canadian dorks. And those, you know, those maple syrup sipping bastards. I'll make, and those Moose Riders. I'll make some jokes about them every now and then. But, I mean, like, dude. Like, go Bay of Pigs on them? Like, my guy. Like, dude, you're insane. Honestly, in a weird way, I wouldn't be against the idea of Canada and America, like, joining together, honestly. I'm not actually even against that idea in concept, but because, like, you know, we're friendly already and pretty chill with each other, you'd think there would be a way to, like, I don't know, work it out, instead of, like, let's go in there guns blazing. Like, so anyway, I start blasting. Anyway, Operation Canadian Freedom. Oh my god, like, I mean, for the record, I don't even think, like, you know, Canada and America uniting wouldn't necessarily be, like, you know, something that would happen. At least anytime soon, necessarily. But I'm not against the idea. But still, it's, oh my god. Everything has to be about, like, going in guns blazing with these fucking far-right fascistic motherfuckers, man. It really has to. Like, it always is with these fucks. Hey. Hiya. I feel like that was just a more guttural version of, like, Mr. Roger. One of the, like, Asian content creators, I think. Mr. Yeah. Well, his actual YouTube channel is Mr. Nigel Ng. Nigel, and then it's NG, but I'm assuming that's Ng. Or Mr. Nigel Ng. Or something. To be fair, I actually did not know how you would pronounce it. Anyway, but this is the guy I'm talking about. But one of his, like, signature things that he does is, hiya, but I just want, like, honestly, for me, at least, like, very guttural. Hiya! See this one yet? Getting to know Harvey more. Aww, what, the kitty?
Because this is how much a cat is supposed to eat.
Oh, wait, no, I've seen this, yeah.
Eat in a day. This.
So this is Harvey.
Yeah, I've seen this one. Yeah, I've seen this already. I think I saw it last stream. Here, there's actually more of this guy, though.
But he barely making, he make $1,000 a week. That's nothing.
$1,000 a week is a lot of money. I now understand why this new generation does not want to date at all. Come here, because it seems incredibly tiring, right? There's so much pressure involved. Relationships nowadays seem more transactional than they do actually romantic, right? Because $1,000 a week is actually a good amount of money. That's $4,000 a month. And for one person, that's not bad at all. Now, to sustain two people's way of living off of that, that won't work, but that shouldn't be the case in the first place, right? When it comes to relationships, you should want to date somebody that makes you feel loved, respected, and feel safe and protected. And you can build build a future with, right? You should want to spend money on your partner because you want to, not because it's obligatory, because it isn't, right? In this economy, if you're looking for somebody to just pay for everything, you're not looking for a partner, you're looking for a caretaker. And I'm pretty sure if you tell anybody, hey, do you want to be in a relationship where you just pay for everything? I don't think they want to do that.
True. You know, based. That's why I like this guy. And this is someone who spikes. I'll say right now. Also, his phone, I think, honestly, I think this guy might, or at least at one point, might have been from Oregon. Here, I also want. I'll show why here in a sec. Here,
That's nothing.
$1,000 a week is a lot of money. I now understand why this new
Okay, so that sticker that he has on his phone right there, that looks tangentially similar to Oregon Ducks, like a University of Oregon logo. It's just in black and white instead of the yellow and green, which is something that does happen. Like, I mean, the Oregon Ducks / like University of Oregon, they do have merchandise that's in black and white instead of like in their green and yellow. So I feel like that sticker, like, I'm wondering, did he go to University of Oregon? Like, because, I mean, that's the only thing that, or maybe he was in Eugene or something, like, at one point, like, in Eugene, Oregon, maybe? Like, or something like that, because, I mean, that's the only, like, I mean, I've seen that off and on his phone for, like, the longest time when he does these videos, and it's like, man, why does that look so fucking familiar? And it's honestly because it's, like, an Oregon Duck logo. Here, I know he zooms in on it.
Want to date at all. Come here, because it seems incredible.
Come here. I love that. I love that. Come here, dude. I love that shit, dude. I don't know why, but it's like, but I love it. But, dude, yeah. I mean, I remember when I first started watching him, like, that sticker wasn't as beat up, but it's pretty beaten up now. But, like, yeah, that does look like the Oregon Duck, like the O. Kind of the University of Oregon, like I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Mornax is in here or not still, but maybe he can vouch for me on it.
Because it seems incredibly.
Because at least for, I don't know. I mean, it does look like it a little bit.
Because this is how much I thought.
Wait, was it? Was that really it? I know there was like another short that I saw not too long ago that I thought was recent. Wasn't it? Yeah, there was. Okay. Yeah, because there's Harvey. Okay, yeah, and there was 2 other ones. Here, let's see what's up.
But he didn't.
Oh, okay.
They took out the baskets and they're charging $7 to use.
I'm gonna be so honest, right?
Took out the baskets and charged some. Wait, like at a grocery store?
Here, if you have me spend $7 for a basket, I'm not using it. I'm keeping it. It's Jordan's basket at that point. Walmart's having a hard time getting people to pay for their groceries. I highly doubt people are going to pay to use a basket to carry the groceries that they do not pay for.
They took
no shit. Oh my god, if I find out my store is doing that, I will actually be like, I'll go on a rant. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, wait, are stores actually doing that now? Our store's actually doing that now. I swear to fuck. If oh my god, I swear, if I actually start seeing that around, I might actually, you know, have my, you know, we live in a society moment. I mean, because, my god, like, the fuck?
Costco's new design is wanting to put apartments on top of them. Look.
When I found out this was
oh, and this is like a Costco wanting to build apartments. This is one of the ones I saw earlier, which in a way actually sounds cool in theory, but actually is dystopian as fuck because it's basically Company Towns 2.0. Because like half of the people living in those apartments, I guarantee you, are going to be workers at that same fucking place. So, yeah, you know, I mean, it's like mixed zoning, which, I mean, and honestly, in theory, I'm not even against the idea, but, obviously, if Costco's primarily trying to push this, like, yeah, I mean, you know what the fuck they're trying to do with that, Company Towns, because Amazon's already trying to do that, and I think Walmart's been slowly but surely been trying to prod on that, too. The cult of Costco. Cult of Sam's Club. Yeah, it's not just a membership anymore. It's a cult now. Oh god. It's becoming a religion. Oh shit. I mean, look, to be fair though, like, I'd probably, like, not leave. I mean, you know, I wouldn't mind actually working at Costco and, you know, being able to get, like, you know, free samples, some probably, like, hella fucking fat discounts. Probably, you know, a discount on rent if you think about it, like, if you're an employee there. At least a little bit. I mean, you'd still be paid in USD, so you could, you know, go to other places if you wanted to. So, I mean, you know, like, it wouldn't necessarily be terrible. I mean, it would be an alright gig, but the thing is, though, like, you know, that's how they're going to start with it. And then once they start, like, kind of pushing and, you know, a little bit, like, once they kind of have it established and people kind of hooked onto it, that's when they're going to push the bullshit of, like, oh, well, we need to do some fees. Like, hey, if you actually, you know, live here as a worker and this and that, you know, you don't get, you know, the free samples anymore, unfortunately. You only get one, you know, whatever the fuck, you know. There's going to be some bullshit like that, you know what I mean? Like, it starts off, you know, all nice and, you know, grandiose, but that's how they get you, you know what I mean? It's like, that's how a lot of companies get you when it comes to, like, you know, introducing a new thing or a cool hip concept. They get you at first, but then they start adding all the asterisks and, like, you know, all that shit, you know, shortly afterwards.
Come here. Apparently with the Costco apartments, they give you a membership and unlimited free samples if you live there. Get closer. Do you understand?
Get closer. I love this dude. I love him, bro. I love this guy. But honestly, like, I mean, see what I mean, though? Don't sound bad now. But give it, like, 6 months to a year. You know they're going to be subject to change that policy.
Late night snacking that I would do. I'd wake up and be like, you know what, I'm just going to go downstairs, get a free sample.
Oh, wake up. No, you're going to be like smoking 3 bowls and then you're going to be like stoned as hell and be like, you know what, I got the munchies. I want those free samples.
And not only one, I'll get as much as I want. I no longer have to pretend I'm a different person to get another one. I can just be like, I live here. Keep them coming, right? I'm not
keep them coming.
The Costco apartments are starting to look into doing rooms.
You know what? See, that's why. See, this is why they're going to subject to change the policy, because he said it. Because he's going to be like, I live upstairs, bro. Just keep them coming. Like, I got the policy, man. Like, I got the free sample thing. You know, like, you need definite free sample. Like, you know, come on. Just give me the whole sample plate. It's just like, see, like, when you have, like, an entire line of people that are going to want to do that, and you're going to have, like, hundreds of people at the same fucking apartment at any given time thinking the same shit like that, dude, you know they're going to, like, and think about it. If they do this for, like, I don't know how many Costco's are out there, but let's say they do this for, like, 25% of all the Costco's, you know, that are in the U.S., like, dude, that's like thousands of fucking people. Thousands upon thousands. That's like probably 10,000 something people that are probably going to be thinking the same shit, bro. Like, oh my god. Dude, there's no way they're going to be keeping that shit. There's no way they're going to keep that policy. Unless they want to just, like, jank those prices to fucking, you know, galore. Which, if they all get discounts on it anyway, then they're just going to be... Well, maybe that's probably a way they might do it at first, honestly, now thinking about it. But then they're going to slowly but surely bump it up a little bit. Oh my god. See how fucked corporations are, bro? They start off with something that sounds actually pretty decent in concept. This is why, you know, things like regulations are a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. And why unions are so important. So there can at least be somewhat of a balance and check between shit like this, right? What's up, Logic? Good evening, my good man.
Do you come here? Do you understand?
He just like zoomed out, chucked the thing. Oh my god, combo, dude. He got a combo in it.
I would call and be like, "Can you deliver me a chicken bake, a pizza, and a churro, and batteries?" You know, just because I could. I wouldn't even leave the apartment complex. I literally would be in my home for months. It'd be.
He just cuts himself. Oh my god, you know what? Hold on. I want to just go back to the point where he just does that little, like, zoom.
Apartments on
we gotta let that just cycle through its entirety.
I found out this was real. Come here. Apparently with the Costco apartments, They give you a membership and unlimited free samples if you live there. Get closer. Do you understand the late night snacking that I would do? I'd wake up and be like, you know what, I'm just going to go downstairs, get a free sample, and not only one, I'll get as much as I want. I no longer have to pretend I'm a different person to get another one. I could just be like, I live here, keep them coming, right? And not only that, the Costco apartments are starting to look into doing room service. Do you come here? Do you understand? I would call and be like, can you deliver?
That's so right. Where the fuck did he even get that? Like, hold on. Like, the beginning of that video, like, where was that? Where was that thing? What was it even?
When I...
Oh, he doesn't even have it on screen. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Oh, you knew you got that planned, so you got... Oh, Jordan, you cheeky son of a bitch. Dude, oh my god, you cheeky son of... Costco kill people with diabetes, dude, for real, bro. I mean, and like you mentioned the whole free, like indefinite free sample thing, like that's gonna be so exploited that there will be an asterisk and change of policy. Like I was mentioning from earlier. I mean, I won't go on the rant again, but it's like they see Costco's gonna start with all that type of shit, right? And they will even offer some other stuff like the whole delivery thing was even mentioned. It's just like they'll start with that, but then but they give like 6 months to a year. Or a week, yeah. I mean, honestly, maybe I'm being too generous. Yeah, maybe even a week. Yeah, but then that policy is going to change hella quick. Because people are going to be exploiting that way too much. There ain't going to be no way. You can't tell people what to do in their homes. I mean, that's true. I mean, the thing is, so, like, the one more, like, kind of dystopian aspect about it is that it's basically just kind of Company Towns 2.0 when it's, like, Costco just directly doing that on their own. Be like, yeah, we're now in the real estate business. We have apartments on top of our stores. It's like, oh. Oh. It's like, neat. Okay. I see where this is going. I mean, it's like, if it's heavily regulated and put in check, and there's at least, like, a heavy, like, direct democratic element towards something like that, then it won't be as bad. But if it's just, like, company has, like, the free will and nilly to do whatever the fuck, then that's a problem. We don't need company towns coming back as they're trying to slowly but surely normalize and prod society into accepting again here. I hope everyone knows that the rest of the world looks at us like a bunch of fucking psychos over here in America. And like, honestly, I mean, it's like, oh yeah, what's going on in America? Oh yeah, they're bringing back company towns. The cops are still abhorrently garbage, and they're like, yeah, like, okay, yeah, all right. This America being basically the Florida of the world still. We're just the world's Florida. Company towns, man, yeah. And honestly, like, especially back in, like, the early 1900s, up until, like, the 1920s and shit, like, some of the stories, that would happen due to, like, the conditions of company towns are fucking insane, dude. I mean, they really are. Like, they had their own, a company police, basically. And they would be the ones that would evict your ass, and they didn't have to uphold by any law at all, because it was all private property. So, and you got company scripts, so who the fuck you're gonna go to for money, and how are you gonna get out of town? The next town over is also a company town owned by another company that's tangentially related towards us anyway, because we own them in partial stock investment or this or that or whatever the fuck. Yep, sold my soul to the company store. You know what? I know there has to be a karaoke of that. You know what? Is there a good version of that? Is there a good version? I want to see. I want a good version of this. Is this a good version? 60 tons. No, 16 tons. Nah, it's just like a instrumental cover. What about this one? It's better. It's got more of an upbeat to it. There's like 1,000 of these. Hold on, let me. I want to like cycle through some of these. What about this one? That's basically the same one I just listened to. The Platters? Different band version of it? What's this version? Ooh. I might, you know, I think I might. Ooh. That kind of had a little bit of a twang to it. You know, this Platters 16 tons version of the song. There's karaoke of that, and honestly, the instrumental of that was honestly the better one. Like all the Tennessee Ford versions are all just kind of like, eh. They're not really as full. Like they don't really have like a full like orchestra behind it. It's like they have some of it, but not all of it. It's like it's a karaoke, not like a half instrumental and a karaoke. It's like, I mean, you gotta have like the full instrumentals with it. But at least this one is like kind of a instrumental slash like chorus, you know, cover going on. So at least this one's got like even a little extra flair to it too, so. They have a little fun with it. A lot of my karaoke's have been like fucking metal anyway, so we'll change it up and do another one. Alright, I was just pressing the up button just to make sure it was up.
Just pop out of nowhere.
Me?
No, me.
Oh, well, you did kind of pop out of nowhere, actually. I didn't even know you were in there.
Oh, now you knew.
Well, okay. Alright. Some people say a man is made out of mud. Whole man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bones. A mind that's awake and a back that's strong. Those 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of the number 9 coal, and I said, straw boss said, oh, bless my soul. Those 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, you better step aside. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. one fist of iron and another of steel. If the right one gets you, then the left one will. You lose 16 tons and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can go. I owe my soul to the company store. And I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting in trouble on my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by old mama line, 'cause I ain't no tall woman walk the line. You're 16 tons and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can go. And I owe my soul to the company store. Ooh. Well, honestly, I kind of like that little instrumental version of it. Yeah, hold on, with the Platters? Yeah, I kind of want to find that band out, actually. I want to listen to that band. Yeah, just... Here. The Platters, right? Yeah. Yeah. I kind of like their little instrumental of that. Oh, they're an old band. From the 50s? Okay. So the old group. Click this one. This is not an uppity one? Oh, it sounds too much of a ballad. Give me an upbeat one. Dude, I've actually heard this song before. I've heard this band before. I think this is actually a song. I think this might have been from like the OST of Mafia 2 at one point. Well, not at one point. Dude, yeah, I've heard this song before actually. So I've heard this band before. Hey! Oi! What the hell's your deal? You're just laying down. Why are you barking? What's your problem? It's like I was like, no! Don't play that. Goofy ass little dork ball. I'm gonna give him a little treat. Here. Come here, Bubby. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, he's running. Come here. No, that's not coming here. Oh my god, you fucking freak. Hey. Seriously? Really? Get back over here. Come on. Get over here. Come here. Hey, little butt. Oh shit, I just dropped it. No! Oh, fuck it. Okay, you got a freebie, you bastard. Oh, you little cheeky son of a... Oh, you're lucky. It fell out of my hand. Alright, come here. Come on. Come here. Come, are you not looking back and forth at me now? It's like you really... Yo, you really think I'm gonna walk over there, huh? So, come here. Come on. Oh my god. To bonk his head and just like launch this way over there. I don't even know where that went. Nah, Zukov will sniff and find it. He'll find it eventually. Is this thing seriously starting to like... Oh my god, dude, this thing's starting to really hardcore squeak. What the fuck? Well, at least that just proves that it's getting some nice use. What? Yeah, evidently you don't want to be over here, so what the fuck do you want? Jerk off. Man, what an absurd little pup. Would you get over here? What are you doing? Hey, I'll give you this. Like, oh wow. Oh yeah. You want to walk over here? Oh yeah. You want to be over here? Grab one of this, huh? Holy shit! Oh my god. Well, hi. Hello. Right. Oh my god, you goof. Hey, just hang out here. What? Can't hang out here and enjoy a rawhide? A rawhide stick? You goofy little mutt. Look at this little boy. This little goof. Don't try to eat it. Silly little thing. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh. Oh my god, he just damn, he's destroying this thing. No wonder he goes through these so cool. Oh my god, you just are holy shit. Oh my god. There you go, fucking savage. Little psycho, look at you. What? Here. Are you done yet? Oh my god. Are you done? He's like, alright. Aww. So, he's so gentle. Hold on. Oh my god, there's like a bunch of dust on this and shit. There you go. Oh my god, here, have it. Goofy little mutt. Oh my god, look at you. Here, one more treat for you, just because you're a sweet buddy, and now you're right here. Oh my god, look at him, little savage. Yep. Oh, he's such a goofball. Oh, look at this, so cute. Yeah. Meh. Who's this little? Yeah. Meh. Who's just your feet, little boy? Yes, you is. Meh. Round little ball. Look at you. Oh. Well, what the hell's that all about? What? Lol. Little glump. You goofy little boy, look at you. Such a goofy boy. Yeah, hello. Well, hi. Well, well, somebody's in a little bit of mode of bliss and euphoria. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes. This is weird. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What's it gonna be? Yes, weird. You just a goofy chunk. You think you'll be rubbing that chest forever? Right. He spotted a bug and then it's just like, I want it. Well, if it comes back here, I'll let you grab it. You can see his like ninja skills when it comes to eating a bug. It's insane. If it comes back. Which I doubt it because I think it flew over to that light. But can I help you? You goofy little mutt. Look at you. Me. Look at you. You're such a sweet little baby. You're such a sweet little baby. Oh. This is just a goof. Man, you're ridiculous. This dog is ridiculous. Like, really just vibing here? Seriously? He's just vibing here. Wow. I bet you could probably just take a nap here, could you? Yeah, you probably could. You sweet little baby. You sweet baby. Aww. So one dog that I know that actually loves this. So weird. You goofy little thing. What was that lazy little attempt to grab onto something? You goofy little mutt. Rubs and scritches. Rubs and scritches. Are you alive? My goodness, you're so goofy. It's so goofy. Alright, come on. Really? Blump. And... Blump. Blump. There you go. And you still find a way to, like, bump into shit. Fucking silly dog. You're silly, dude. Silly. What? What are you looking at me guilty like? What are you guilty of? Guilty of being cute? Because, yeah, you're guilty of that. And being a menace to society. Because that much he is. Honestly, he low-key almost had a real bad situation with my roommate's blanket. Like, it is a little potty before I went to work, but apparently had a little bit left. And I picked it up when I found out and discovered that shit, but I was just like, man, it was like this close to his blanket. And it's like, man, it was this new one that he got for Christmas, and it's just like, man, if that got tarnished and any, oh my god. I knew that would have been bad. Luckily, it didn't. It was like off by like an inch, and I was like, dog. And it's like, man, if it's got like a little bit left, what, you can't hold that little tiny bit? It was like, man, come on. Fuck this dog, dude. It's like you can't just hold on to it. Because honestly, half the time when he does it, I know it's like something that he can hold on to until I come back. It's like you can wait like 2 hours. It's not even that much sometimes. It's like, dude, why? You didn't have to do this, you piece of shit. I suppose he's gotten better about it, but I mean, who am I kidding? Not really. He hasn't really gotten better at it. Alas, I wish he did. Little jerk. I mean, it's like honestly the only thing that's really like a big problem about him. It's just like whenever I'm gone and at work. That's mainly the only issue. Beyond that, I mean, honestly, he's a pretty good boy. I just don't know why he thinks he, wants to go full anarchy mode, when I'm gone. It's like, oh, well, this means I could literally do whatever I want. And just, like, rummage through everything. It's like, no, that's not what it means, you piece of shit. But, alas, it's how he is. It's how that little turd is. Anyway. Oh. How much I got left of this? I got about a third of it left. I think I'll probably finish that up. Good enough than that, but let's see what other random little things are on too. I guess besides comp shit. Oh, you know what? Is there any protest stuff from anything earlier tonight? A lot of stuff from Memphis, but I know there was a protest in Portland, but I don't think there was anything. Oh, wait, no, that was 2 years ago. God damn it. Yeah, that doesn't really seem like anything. Boo. What here? Let me filter it. Let's go to just live only. Yeah, there's yep, nothing. Boo. Boo. Well, I guess to be fair, it is 1 in the morning. I doubt, like, any, protests are going on, continuing at this rate. I guess, outside of, like, the last little remnants, maybe, like, 50 people left over, to cause a little extra trouble. It seems like Memphis was, like, the main heat when it came to the protesting and shit. When it came to, like, people checking out, like, the protests nationally. Because I know there's, like, a lot of protests that are going on tonight outside of just out in Memphis. There's a lot of them going on, like, Seattle, Portland, New York, Philadelphia and shit. There was a lot of them going on. But I guess all in all, I mean, not much really happened, all things considered. Everyone was prepping for, like, insane riots and half of the shit burning down. It's like, well, didn't really happen now, did it? Sure, there was a lot of spray paint and glass breaking and some shit like that here and there, but it didn't really seem like there was that much. What? What now, you goof? Can I help you? Can I help you, little bastard? Aw. Silly little thing. Jesus. What the hell? Grinder wasn't stuck together. What the fuck? At least nothing fucking had a catastrophic catastrophe, but still, Jesus, what the goddamn. Consumer's opponent raises $1 million within 24 hours of campaign launch. Ruben Gallego. Wow. When you're so hated that literally within one day, 24 hours of like a launch of your opponent like running a campaign against you, like $1 million is raised to be like, nah, no, I don't know who this guy is, but yeah, this guy's great, so get her out. Oh my god, that's awesome. Man, fuck that bitch. Cinnamon is such a fucking cretin. I mean, she most certainly deserves, like, whatever fucking accosting and ostracization and other bullshit that she gets, so as far as I'm concerned, love it. I don't know who, like, Ruben, the Gallego is, but, I mean, I would assume, obviously, if he's raised $1 million, you know, within that short amount of time, either he's a corporate stooge, or he's someone who's generally at least somewhat of a populist, at least enough to where people like him, so, or maybe both. Kind of like a Warren type, one foot in both doors. Could be one of the three. Hopefully, you know, like a progressive type. You know, honestly, like a populist progressive type, you know, and that's what I would hope for. But beyond that, I mean, who knows? I guess I'll be able to find out. But I'm gonna cash the rest of this bowl and then make myself a little pizza for our new little toaster oven and shit. So, anyway, peace out. And of course, I'll be back around for the next one, so